What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today guys, we've got a pretty cool video. We're going to be showing you the new team, showing you where I finished in Foot Champs and showing you a live game in Division 2, which is going to be very testing, but we're going to give it our best shot. And we're going to be going for one of the weekly objectives. We're going to start with the live game today. But, we're going to play division rivals as well. So the weekly objective, team of the group stage for the CDM Parolo, score using Italian players in 8 separate rivals wins. That is not an easy achievement. And so it's going to take us a considerable amount of time, especially as high as we are in Division 2. I built a brand new squad for it, using some players I haven't utilised before and using some other players that I have used before. I want to get this Parolo, but also there's another one, score using La Liga players in 4 separate rivals wins to earn a swap steal player. So we're going to have to win 12 games of rivals this week, unless we can combine the two, where I don't think I can, because I have a couple of La Liga players, but not really many. And then the other ones I don't really care about. But we're going to be doing these. So first and foremost, today is a new squad for the team of the group stage Parolo weekly objective. And the squad, before I get into the squad, let me show you Foot Champs. I'm not going to show my final 10 Foot Champs games. I ended up going from 10-4, which you saw in yesterday's video, all the way, I think in yesterday's video we finished 16-4 after 20 games, which is obviously phenomenal. After we went 16-4, I actually got to 22-5. And 22-5, you're thinking, whoa, did you get 25-5 again? Did you at least get 23-7? No, I choked real hard. A couple of games on stream, I came up against a pro player that finished 29-1, his one being a DC. I wonder if he's actually, I wonder if he made it on here. I can't remember his name. If I see it, I'll remember it. And I would be on the, there's Skill Shack. Congratulations to him getting top 100. I can't remember the guy's name, but if I did see it, I would remember it. It wasn't Sebastian Vettel. It was. I would remember it if I saw it there. Okay, so it's not on there. Let's have a look at Europe, because we'll have a few more 29s in here. Okay, so I guess he missed out on. Yeah, I guess he missed out on rank points. But basically, I went from 22-5 to 22-8. And I just completely bottled it. And, you know, I could just feel it. I wasn't enjoying myself playing FIFA this weekend. I really wasn't enjoying it. And I could just feel myself playing bad and playing stupid, rushing my play. Funnily enough, I talked about this on Twitter. I played my final games way too early on Sunday night. Like, one of the things that's really helped me get through to Elite 2 the last few weeks has been playing my games late Sunday. And I started playing my games at about 9 PM Sunday and I was done by midnight. Normally I don't finish my last 3 to 8 games depending on how good I'm doing. Normally I don't finish those games until like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I just made it a bit more difficult for myself because I was playing at the time where loads of people were trying to finish in their games, so loads of quality players around. If I would have left it another couple of hours, the level of opponent would have been far less. Not that that's what you necessarily want exactly, but that is kind of what you want really, isn't it? You want, in a reward structure, you want as easy opponents as possible. Well, of course, you know, we're going to spend this week we're going to be spending doing objectives, so I don't know if we're going to get into Div 1 this week. I don't know if we'll even be in Div 2 at the end of this week. We're in a position now where, even though I only got Gold 1 instead of Elite 2, and the difference is massive, 50,000 bonus coins, well, it's actually not massive, is it? If you think about it, guys, the difference between Gold 1 and Elite 2, you get a Team of the Week pack instead of a 100k pack, which on a week like this isn't even amazing, because the Team of the Week, although it will be good, you very rarely get amazing things out of a 3-inform pack. And there's a Team of the Group Stage in pack, so the 100k pack could potentially be better in that regard. You get 50,000 extra coins, and you get 1 extra player pick. That's when you think about it, why am I even stressing to get to Elite? I should probably just play to Gold, and anything after that is a bonus, because for only, for 5 extra wins from Gold 1 at 20 to, you could even get up to 26 wins. So you could get as many as 6 extra wins and barely get rewarded for it. However, I'm only 3 wins off of Elite 2, which isn't even that bad when you think about it. And on the Xbox, I played on the Xbox. I played on stream to 17-1 on the Xbox. I then came up against P Money. I lost to him 3-2, so I went 17-2, and then I carried on playing. I ended up getting to 23-3 on that account with 4 games left, and it was 6 o'clock in the morning. So there was 1 hour left. I probably did have enough time to play some games and potentially get up to 27 wins. But I went and had my son instead. Well, I didn't have my son. He's almost a year old now, but I went and got my son. So I basically just didn't have time to finish the games, but that makes me know that I can get Elite 1 on that account with the Super Team. So this is the squad, guys. I'm trying a new formation today as well. I played against a guy yesterday who absolutely obliterated me with the 4-2-2-2. So I've built the 4-2-2-2 for myself. I've just kept everything balanced for the time being until I understand the tactic, how it works, and where I want players to be. But the team is going to line up like this. So Belotti and Sturridge up front, El Shaarawy and Verdi in at cam, Milinkovic, Savic and Makaleli at CDM. So I've got 3 Italians out of my 4 attacking players up front, which is going to really help with scoring with Italians in the wins. I've got on the bench De Bruyne, Aubameyang and Pato. I should probably put on Suarez on the bench, shouldn't I? Because if I can also get a La Liga goal scorer, maybe I should put on Suarez and Bale instead. Because if I can get a La Liga goal scorer, then that's even better, isn't it? Gareth Bale can go on. Luis Suarez can go on. So yeah, we can bring on Bale and Suarez. Basically, as soon as I score with one of the Italians, I could just sub on the La Liga guys straight away. But yeah, we're going to be trying the 4-2-2-2 with this squad. We've got ourselves, obviously, Courtois that we played with a lot before. 199 games for him now. Juan Fran, 295 games with him. Varane, 525 games on Varane. That's quite exceptional. Rio Ferdinand now 257 games. Robertson with 115 games. Makaleli now at 172. Milinkovic, Savic, only 8 games. And I think most of those are subs as well. So we're going to actually get to experience and play with him for the first time. We have got a Shadow Chem style on him, which gives a nice boost. He's only on 8 chemistry, but it takes him up to 79 acceleration, 78 sprint speed, and then just fantastic defending stats. He's already well-rounded, a little low on reactions, but he's nice and big. Daniel Sturridge is going to be our striker, of course. What's his... He's got 41 games, 11 goals, 8 assists. Nothing major on him. Verdi, this will be the first time we play with him. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which is great. In fact, the whole attack here, what you'll also see is El Shaarawy 5-star skill moves. Only a 2-star weak foot on him, but 5-star skill moves. And then Belotti has 5-star weak foot. So we've got a 5-star in one way or another on all of these guys. This is going to be the squad, though, like I say, guys. We're going to get into a game now. And we are going to play a live Rivals game. I am going for rank 1 this week in Division 2. We're at like 2300 ELO now, so we're about 100 away from Division 1. I would need to lose a lot of games in a row to get relegated down to Division 3, but because I'm going to be playing with this team, like what you guys will notice is, and we talked about this a little bit in regards to Division 1, but what you guys will notice is that the player that I come up against, he doesn't care that I've got Italians. He doesn't care that I'm trying to score with these guys to get wins. He just wants the points. So it's very unlikely, as you see here, he actually does have an Italian in there, but it's De Rossi. It's very unlikely that he's going to be trying to score with De Rossi and get the Italian goals. So he's just playing hard to try and win. I need to try and play hard to try and win, and I also need to play with it in mind that I need to score with an Italian. So, whilst he play, wow, these kits are a little bit clashy. Let me get the comments from the last video. I should probably focus on. I should have probably focused on the game instead of trying to go for the comments. But I want to get the. Where's the opportunity to look at new comments? Hello. Well, he scored off a kickoff. I really should have just gone to look at comments beforehand. That's now going to make this considerably more difficult, but I still want to get to the comments of the last video. I want to sort them. It doesn't give me the option to sort them anymore by new to old. Oh, there we go. There it is, popped up. So I want to read from the newest first instead of from the top. Rip City has the most recent comment on the video. He says, Nep is bang on about matchmaking. I normally finish gold 3 or gold 2. I started this week 5-0. Then I effed up and got 8 and 14. Then I played worse people than me and finished 14 and 16. And yeah, I think that's fair. You know, we talked in depth. I haven't read the comments particularly from yesterday's video. I read a few of the top comments. I do like to keep up to date as much as possible on it. But, oh, come on. This is a good play here. Oh, couldn't quite get that. Squeeze that in. Come on. I can't believe... I should have just moved the keeper there when he had the ball with Ericsson. Oh, that's my bad. The next comment is going to be read once I can get... I guess a break in play would be okay for the comments. This guy's probably thinking it's his lucky day. Division 2 against... oh, come on, Makaleli. Right, here we go. Now we need to... Wow. Jesus, this feels heavy as hell, this game. Like that Makaleli there, it feels like he just wouldn't run, wouldn't sprint. We've got some space here. Come on, Sturridge into Belotti. Back to Sturridge, love that. Sturridge is keeping the ball. Oh, that was for Verdi there. I don't know why that's gone on the inside. Never mind. We'll be able to get another chance off of this. As soon as the ball goes out of play every time, guys, we'll grab another comment. Verdi. Obviously, I'm using a new... ref? No. KJ Ninja says, puts Pogba, Mbappe, and KDB in the reserves. Well, that's because what I wanted to do... I actually saw a lot of comments like this, like, not complaining about the fact that I had Pogba and Mbappe in the reserves, but just, like, talking about the fact that I had Pogba and Mbappe in the reserves. And it's because I wanted to, like, I rotate two teams, right? So Pogba, Mbappe, and KDB are in one team, and then they're not in the other one. And I didn't want to have the best players from the other team on the bench, because then I'd always be inclined to sub them on. So what I wanted to do was basically put players that I never use on the bench. That is not where I've aimed that pass at all. This game just feels terrible. I know that's... You're probably thinking, oh, he's saying that because he's 2-0 down. It genuinely feels extremely slow. Which is obviously a little bit frustrating, but oh goddamn, my opponent is playing in the same gameplay. I don't know if you can. It's hard to tell when watching, like for things to be slow, but I don't know if you can tell. Go on, Sergej. Come on, Sturridge, keep that. Nope, is that not a foul ref? This guy's a high attack as well. Let me go into my. Oh god, that's my bad. That is. Let me go into my high press. Courtois, you got to be saving that. When are the new League SBCs coming out on the Premier League? Your guess on that one, man, is as good as mine, I'm afraid. I have absolutely no idea when the new League SBCs are coming out. I wish I had all that kind of information, but sadly, did I forget to put fitness on this squad? That might be why I'm struggling here. Some of these players wouldn't have mattered, but... Oh, go on, Belotti. Bangs it. Good save from Neuer. He moved his keeper there as well, something to note. I don't know if I've got a good header of the ball. We're going to flip this into the near post. We didn't quite get our head on there. Yeah, look at my Juanfran's stamina. Whoa, that was close. Jesus, I mean, this guy's just standing in the obvious spots. That's a foul. Ref, come on. Yeah, I don't think I forgot to put stamina. It's only one game down on stamina, so it's not like a huge deal. But is that a good ball? No, that's straight to the keeper's hands. Alvaro says, I packed an Aguero from a 7.5k pack off of Squad Battles rewards. Congratulations, dude. That's pretty awesome. I haven't had any such luck in my Squad Battles rewards. Courtois, what are you doing, please? Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. You can see my team now is like really high pushed up the field. And I've got to, I mean, hey, if I want to get, regardless of anything, I just tried to fake shot that, but we'll take that. Regardless of anything, all I really want is to get points now so that we push up to rank 1 in this Division 2. It's a nice pass. Oh, that's a good tackle there from Eriksson. I'm hoping now it's going to be bad news for me. Oh god, he's gonna. Oh, he's off the post. Yeah, it's going to be bad news for me if I can't get goals back real quick with this. Now that I'm like high press. Is that not a foul there, ref? No. Jeez, ref, hello. This guy's just... Oh, I've pressed past it. This game isn't right, dudes. This game isn't right. That's a nice little step there, though. Verdi with that 5-star. That's poor. That's poor. I'm not playing great. I kind of made it really difficult on myself here in the first... that could be a goal. No, in the first 3 minutes of the game when I was trying to look at the comments and this guy scored. This guy's a walker. I got to remember when I'm playing against walkers, and you guys will understand what I mean by when I say walker if I explained it. But basically, this guy just doesn't control his defenders. He waited there until I moved. Good save, Courtois. I did move the keeper a little bit there. Yeah, he basically doesn't control his defenders and will just walk up with the guy that I've got. So what I can do against players like this is just walk the ball. I don't need to run. See how he's running away from Robertson there with his defender? That just allows me the opportunity to just walk the ball up the field. So I've got to remember that I'm playing against a walker, which means, well, what it allows me to do is walk. That's kind of like the... Go on, Savic. Good finish. And that's me just recognising the type of opponent that I'm playing. And I need to do that more often. And I didn't do that this weekend league. In my last game to try and get elite on this account, I was playing against a guy, with no disrespect, he wasn't very good, right? Like, I was panicking. I was playing against people. I was playing, in front of like 4,500 people on stream. And I was just like rushing my play a little bit. And I was nervous because I didn't want to let everyone down and so on and so forth. And it ended up that it actually ended up costing me. But I was playing against a guy who, again, was a walker. He's a guy that I could have just walked against. Wouldn't have been any problem. Is that a foul there? No. Wouldn't have been a problem to just walk against him. That 2-star weak foot, though. Oh, he's hit it with the right foot, and there's the goal. That's the Italian goal, guys. That gets us back into the game at 2-2. Now I can come off of all-out attack, like super constant pressure. And I think in my default tactic, I need to go on to maybe pressure after possession loss instead of constant pressure, just to give the appearance and the feeling that I'm on constant pressure. The beautiful thing is now is that we can bring on Bale, we can bring on Suarez, and we can bring on Aubameyang. We've got the Italian goal. Obviously, I need to win as well. I need to win as well to make this a success. But oh, God. Dual shock battery disconnected. That's not what we need, is it? Getting back into this game there is fantastic. I don't know if... there we go. We're back on. Yeah, and getting back into this game came from the fact that I recognised the kind of player I was playing against. I recognised I'm playing against the Walker. Good foul. Good foul. Oh, wow. That didn't even go down as a foul. That's crazy, but I'll take it. So here we go. We could just walk. We could just let him walk away from us. And it will do good for you guys to understand what type of a player you're playing against as well. Because if you're playing against the kind of player that... I want Sturridge to go down into that cam spot. If you're playing against this type of player... Oh, I also want... No, don't worry. We'll do it next time. If you're against the type of player that presses you a lot, constant pressure, it will do you good to do quick passing and lots of through balls, because with the constant pressure, what will happen is they will just dive at you, leaving loads of space in behind. And when you've got that space in behind, obviously, you're going to be able to walk away with the ball quite comfortably in promising positions. When you're against players like this, see how he's just like running away from me, barely trying to get the ball. He's not really trying to press the man. It just allows you time to pass the ball inside. Come on, Albert. I've still got that. Oh, he's read that really well on Sturridge there. Yeah, it just allows you time to go in behind. That's poor. I don't know why he's passed that. Oh, brought him down. I thought he was going to... Because Lukaku's left-footed, I thought he was going to cut inside to try and hit that on his left foot, and he just ran in a straight line. Fair play to him. That's my bad. Let's see if we get some head movement here. We getting any head movement? He's gone and switched to Ericsson. He's looking right. Oh, it's De Rossi. So he's actually trying to get this goal. He's trying to get his Italian goal. So fair enough. So that was his aim there, is to keep his Italians in for the penalty. So pretty decent. I should have just moved to the left. I usually stand one side. I don't usually dive. Next comment is from Net. Draft to Glory? Wrong channel, my friend. Wrong channel. Amin says... Hey Nep, yes, it's definitely not a good idea to sell bronze players for 10k. I got banned and EA took from me all of my 2 million coins. I fought since the beginning of the year. Anyway, keep up the great work. Love your content from Morocco. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the kind words, and that is a prime example of why I would say don't try and game the system. If Suarez had 4-star skill moves, I would have been in there. Go on, Rio. That was my bad for giving him the penalty. As well, my bad for giving the... is that not a foul there, ref? For giving away that first goal for absolutely nothing. That's tough. That's tough. I'm unlucky to be 4-2 down here, to be fair. The first goal, obviously, I wasn't paying attention. His second goal was nice. His third goal was just me making a mistake. That goal there, Rio Ferdinand is standing next to the ball and just lets it roll past him. We'll have a look at that one after the game here. But we came back from 2-0 down before. But once again, we're ultra-attacking now, and it's already deep into the game. So that came from me, but making a bad mistake offensively as well. Because I didn't have 4-star skill moves on Suarez, I decided to try and just turn around instead of scoop turning around. And that was oh, come on. You got to be quicker to the ball here, lads. There we go, Makalele. And then we're through with Daniel Sturridge. And we are through with Daniel Sturridge, and we're back in the game at 4-3 because of Daniel Sturridge. Lovely little La Croqueta inside. That's half what I expected him to do with Lukaku down the other end, which is why I fouled him. I half expected the... that's good. Keeper's ball, please. I half expected the turnaround from Lukaku. Oh, we might be through on goal here. We are through on goal here. That's a lovely play. No, that's got to be a foul there, ref, surely. He's bumped me away from going in. My ball. Love that, Varane. All right, we're in a good spot here, dudes. Even if we can pick up a draw, okay, so we won't get the win with these Italian players, but it won't be the end of the world. My ball. Oh, nearly Suarez. Unlucky, pal. That's a big. Look at that. That's two balls later, and he is through on goal. My tackle. Love that. Right, we gotta get up the field here. Come on, Sergej. Let's go down to that left-hand side. We've got space. Yes, he's running away. He's a walker. I don't need to rush. This guy is a walker. We can just walk up the field. We can take our time. Don't let him foul you. And then inside. That's lovely play. And again. That's a foul, ref. Surely there. Doesn't matter. Gareth Bale's got it. Gareth Bale, I should have still hit it on his right foot. He probably still would have scored. Or at least hit the target. And now we're getting countered again. Christian Eriksen has no stam. And he's missed it. That's lucky. I got away with that one. I would expect to score from there. His players have no stamina. So I don't think he's on constant pressure. Especially with how he's running away constantly. But the fact he's got no stamina with 20 minutes to go. We could definitely take advantage of this. Especially, again, with with the fact that we've got some new players on the field. Okay, so he is now on constant pressure. Oh, see, he's backing off again. I got to read the situation better because I'm not reading it very well at all right now. Come on, that's got to be my ball. Oh, my player's run away. Who was that? That's nice. Never mind. That should still be my ball. Keeper, don't make a meal of this. There we go. Look at his back line. His back line is so deep. Right, we've got 15 minutes. I think I've just thrown that to him. I have. Nice interception. Just kidding. Another nice interception. Just kidding. All right, let's get this up the field now. Not what I did there. I tried both times there. I tried to get that up into the cam. Read that. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Read that as well. Doesn't matter on that one either. What's that a free kick for, game? Come on now. You're gifting this guy. That one goal at the start is going to end up being the difference here, isn't it? He's got Christian Eriksen. Is he going to try and shoot? I mean, if he bangs this in, fair play. If this was me, I'd be chipping this up to the penalty spot. He's actually going to shoot. What a save, Courtois. What a free kick that was as well, to be fair. You can see, look at the stamina of my players. That's because I've gone high press and I didn't put fitness on just before the game. I wish you could see the stamina of your opponent's players as well, but he's 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I want to get, obviously I want to win. In this instance, I've scored with the Italian player. We're not going to get the win unless we have an incredible turnaround in the last 15 in-game minutes here. He's taken De Rossi off now, so he's made a sub. I don't know who he's bringing on. Neuer's only made 2 saves to the 7 of my Courtois. That should be my ball. I think he's just subbed him on as well. I really expected... He has just subbed him on. I really expected my midfielder to win that header. I've got 3 people, literally 3 people on him right there. That's disappointing. We're going to end up losing this one. Fair play. This guy's played well to get his goals. I didn't read the play well enough during the early stages of the game to... Wow, he's literally just punting it clear. If I can get a goal straight away... No, I can't. He's probably just going to be able to take... Yeah, just take more and more goals now. Just because my defenders, specifically my fullbacks, are just dead. They're just absolutely dead. So we're going to have little to no chance. Keeper's ball on that one. Oh, don't punch that Courtois, man. He's going to have a bang there. I don't mind him gifting me the ball there. 8 minutes to go. You know, we've seen crazier things in FIFA before. I've got all my players up front. If Luis Suarez against Manolas wins this header, he doesn't. Couldn't win that header either. That's a good ball. He's got Lukaku at the far post if he sees him. Keeper's ball, love that. Never mind. And then he's ruined another chance. We've still got time, boys. The problem is I am in a diabolical defensive situation here. But so is he. His players aren't very... don't have much stamina at all. Is that not a foul? He actually scored that goal from the corner from a free kick that wasn't even a free kick in my opinion either. That's quite sad, quite disappointing. But it's my own fault in this game, and this is exactly why I feel like we could potentially get relegated from Division 2 whilst trying to complete this this objective, because I'm going to be playing with a team and with players I just don't want to play with. Not that I don't want to play with them, actually. That's not necessarily true. It's just that I'm not used to playing with you know, formations and stuff that I'm not used to playing with. Not that that is an excuse, but it half is an excuse, isn't it? You know, playing with a new team and whatnot. But come on, let's get one back here. No, my cross was terrible. Well, Bale's cross was terrible. I take no responsibility for that. It's a good step up from Varane. 90th minute now. I still have got time. Well, not anymore. If I would have scored directly off of that attack, I would have said, yeah, we've got time for this, but sadly not. That's a terrible pass, isn't it? I've not aimed that at all that way. Can we get one more goal for the points, though? One more goal for... No, we can't. That's too bad. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe we can. Come on. Get that ball. Get that ball. There we go. Ref, don't blow. Nice. Here we go. Oh, that's a great challenge. That's a great challenge. Fair play to that guy. He deserved his win. Hopefully, you know, tomorrow's episode, we've completed at least half of this objective. It's going to be tough, especially until we go, you know, once I move down. If I do take 3, 4, 5 losses in a row, it will get a lot easier because the caliber of opponent I will play against will be a little lower. He played well that game. I sadly gifted him the first game. Literally wasn't even playing the first game, first goal. So right here, you guys can see I was reading the comments here, and this was just a catalyst for failure, wasn't it? Because obviously once I gift him that first goal, he just has an easy advantage. He scored then with Son a few minutes later. You expect number 6 there to get a foot in. You do expect, right there, you expect Varane to take that. Great finish, though. Really nice finish. We then pulled it back. We got our... for some reason, it's not showing my first goal, but we then got a goal with El Shaarawy. He hits that with the outside of his right foot. I didn't want that. I wanted a finesse shot with the left, but it went in anyway. Then he scores with De Rossi, which was a penalty. I fouled him. No problems about that. I brought him down, fouled him. But then this is the goal. Right there, it was Varane. Why? Look at Varane. He does like a 360. He turns around and then just turns back around. Here, you expect with how many auto blocks and interceptions are in this game, you expect Varane to pick this ball up 100%. You just expect him to get that, and he just kind of like does it. Then he runs away, and that allowed Eriksen to get a goal. That was the biggest problem in this game. You know, those are the sort of things as well that if they happen when you're 4-1 up, no problems. If they happen when you're 4-1 down, no real problems, because you're not coming back in a game with that. When it's 3-2 in a tight game, that's a goal that has swayed the performance so much. And then he scores off the corner, which I don't think was a corner. We missed one of my goals again. Apparently the game doesn't want to show me my goals, but fair play to that guy. We did all right. We dominated possession and passing on that one. Maybe that's the formation, maybe still learning it. Maybe I should play pressure after heavy touch more. Maybe I should play a little bit more aggressive in my attacking play. But we do get ourselves some rank points. So regardless of what happens, and on Wednesday night, if I'm down in Division 3, or if I get close to being into Division 3, what I'll do is I'll just put my main team out and I'll play myself back up to a decent skill rating so that I'm not going to get relegated. But it's going to be a tough one for us to not get relegated. We got the task completed to play Division Rivals, so let's go and pick that up before we get out of here today. But this is going to be the end of the video for today, guys. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.